Is Blendr about to do the most insane 10x pump within the next few weeks? Because the charts look like it's showing this. I want to talk about Blendr more. I have to, because this has been pumping. Welcome back to cryptogains. Blendr has been moving in the last it's not even been 24 hours since I've done my last video, at least I don't think so, up 75%. The chart just speaks of, like when you look at the indicators, and I'm going to show you this, the chart just shows that there's so much potential right now to be buying Blendr. First of all, not financial advice. Do what you want to do. I put big money in this yesterday. I dropped a buy alert to my patrons yesterday, telling them I'm buying another huge bag of Blendr because this is about to soar and take off. Now, you still have a fine-ass opportunity. You can do what you want. This is on the daily time frame. I got the daily RSI, which is here, and down here's the stochastic RSI. You can see the buy momentum's kicked in. This has already come above like this sort of moving average that it has, and it's been rising up. But what excites me the most with the RSIs for Blendr is the longer time frame, because the daily time frame, look, you see these sharp swings, you see massive rise up. It's this. Let me come down. It's this weekly time frame, or even the 5-day. Let's do the weekly. This is mad. It's been 75% pump, and look at this. It's only had a little squidge up. This shows how ginormous this pump is going to be. Because if this pumps 75% in one day and this little squidge just went up like this, what is this going to be like in the next few weeks when this absolutely starts to tear up like this? And I'm telling you, you're going to see it. You're going to see this move, guys. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be the time to consider taking massive profits on Blendr, because it's going to blow massive. At least I believe so. And I've put my money where my mouth is. I can't believe it's pumped 75% and it's only showing a little squidge up like this. So that shows how oversold Blendr's been, and it shows the potential, right? Pay attention to this, because you don't want to miss this pump. I'm not missing it. Let's talk about Blendr. Let's talk about the whole GPU space in general. You know, someone in my group asked me, in my VIP group, they were like, well, Jay, why are you so confident in Blendr then? What is it that makes you said, because there's render, but why Blendr? Now, you have to remember, in the last sort of 15 years, we've had two companies dominate this space when it comes to GPU, and they're centralized companies as well, and they've been dominating this entire planet with GPU. You've got Nvidia, or Nvidia is what I call them, which is one of the most powerful companies that were, offering GPU processing chips, and then you have Ryzen. These two are the only two companies that I can think of that have been killing it when it comes to offering the best GPU power. Now, we are starting to get decentralized GPU power, which means the rest of the world, doesn't matter what you have, whether you have Ryzen, you can actually, fun enough, use these, the Ryzen and the NVIDIA processing chips, to decentralize it and give people more power in a decentralized way. So this is when Render came along, and offered like a solution for people to, do like, whether it's rendering your videos, whether it's doing AI, whatever it is, and then you have Blendr. So when I look at Render and Blendr, I see NVIDIA and Ryzen, the next two massive giants that could be big in this space for, offering the GPU's power. And this is just so damn tight, 23 million. I seriously believe that this could 10x within the next few weeks, which would only put it at a 230 million. When I showed you guys Virtual Protocol, it took about 2 to 3 weeks to do a 10x, and that went from a 47 million to a 470 million. It blew up massive, and that was AI as well. And I think there's going to be a massive AI boom. I've been saying it for ages. So I've been paying attention to this. I want to talk about the scarcity of this, because it just opens my mind. It really does. And for those that are new, just showing you here, look, this is how people use the GPU power. You can use it to elevate AI. You can use it for rendering. If you're making movies, animation, I don't know, any type of gaming stuff that you want to render. Because if you're using Unreal Engine, when you building the game and stuff, when you finally render that world, so people can run around. If you're playing Call of Duty and they're rendering a whole world where you can run around, you need to have the power to do it. Otherwise, you're sitting there for days and weeks and weeks. I've been there. I remember I had a crap computer in the past. Right? So these are the next steps of making things fast, power, efficient, and everything else. Look, and simulations. So essentially, you can also call gaming simulations if you want. Let's talk about the scarcity of this, because this really blows my mind. There is only 42 million coins. Please, I really hope you're paying attention, because it may be seriously flipping hard to even bag 100 of these in the future. What's 100 tokens right now? $57. Because, you know, when that 100x, it goes to $5,700, it might start to get hard for average people. Even 1,000 of these, maybe it's worth, and you do what you want to do, it could be worth not locking in 1,000 of these coins, and let me tell you why, right? When you think about how many millionaires there are in the world, and it always fascinates me, I'm going to bring it, there are 58 million millionaires in the world. So if every single millionaire wanted to have just one Blendr token, they couldn't do it, because there's only 42 million of these. So only 42 million millionaires could have one coin. Now I'm trying to segregate like us, you know, the average, well, I've done well in life. The average people that don't have a lot of money, your mum, your dad, your sister, that guy, the boys, the kids playing in the park, or their mums walking in the street, the man that you see in the shop picking up the ketchup to put in his thing because he's going to the till to check out. I'm really trying to open your imagination. All these other people, forget them. I'm on about just the millionaires. The millionaires would not be able to have one, because if 42 million have one, you still got, what is it? There's like 16 million people left over. Where's it? Hold on, let me get rid of a render there. We don't need that. We've got 16 million millionaires, which is a lot of millionaires, that would never be able to have one Blendr token. So having 1,000 of them, and this could be a good long-term goal. It costs 500. Now this will be incredibly hard. 1,000 Blendr is going to be hard to get in the future. If it goes where I think it's going to go. Once this starts to go back to $1, and once it passes the $1, and then it shoots up to $2, $3, $4, you're going to see the most insane flipping FOMO. People are going to rush to buy, because they're going to kick themselves, feel like they missed out when it was so damn cheap for so damn long, and now it's on its way. Because once it reaches $4, it's not long until it gets to $40. If this goes to $4, the average person, or even $4 or $5, the average person to just get 1,000 tokens is going to cost them $5,000. It's a lot of money. People ain't got that. Not all the time. Not the average person. You got to pay your rent, your bills, and everything else. People are struggling, man. So this is why this could be the most insane buy opportunity right now. And this is why I got to keep sharing Blendr, because when I look at the charts, this speaks so bullish. There is so much room for this to absolutely skyrocket. I'm coming out of this with massive gains, and I'm going to show you in the next 3 to 4 weeks, maybe a couple of months at the max, whilst this hyper cycle is just killing it. I'm going to show you this, and I'm going to say, guys, look at where this RSI is now, because I told you it was coming here, and we're going to take a look at the price. If it can pump 75% and it's only done a little squidge on the weekly time frame like this, damn, just get prepared, because you're going to see the most insane surge. Now's the time to buy, I believe. I think this was the bottom. Matter of fact, it could be a double bottom. Is it forming a W? Is it forming a W-shaped pattern? Because this is how you do a W-shaped pattern, like this, like this, like this, right? Let me just change this to yellow so I can show you this. It looks like, funny enough, because I said this with, what's it called? With Virtual's protocol. There's your W. Let's see if there's a W-shaped pattern. W-shaped pattern. And I'll show you where this could potentially go in the next couple of weeks. W-shaped pattern, show you how it surges. Here we go, find an example. So the W-shaped pattern, you see price fall down, it comes up into the middle, comes back down again, comes up, and then it surges upwards. But you can measure, how do you measure? Here, let's look at this. You measure the distance between these lines here, where how it forms a W from here. Let me just zoom up so you can see the image. From here to here. So let's do that measurement. Let's see where, oh, that's another video. I'm going to bring another video. Trust me, I'm looking hard on Blendr. Like, seriously, let me bring where's it gone? This. I want to do this measured move to see where we could see Blendr in the next sort of, oh, it's drawing, in the next sort of week or two, or less, because, you know, it might not take long. Where's the, so you get this, you draw the line like this, straight down like this, and then you can basically take that measured pole and pop it on top like this. If this plays out, if Blendr breaks out of this, it could come right up to here, and that's when I think FOMO is going to kick in. When you see a $1.94 price, $1.94. If this W-shaped pattern plays out, watch it move to almost $2, and then watch the FOMO kick in. I'm gonna leave it here because I want to bring you another video. I want to do it separately. I feel like I need to talk about Blendr all week. I might talk about Blendr all week just to show you, because I'm gonna bring a video on this. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Right, guys, stick around, like and subscribe. I'm gonna bring you a video on this and next one. I want to kind of separate it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.